because I never knew people were that vile. I knew I would face people who might not like the fact that I did go through that experience. I knew there were people out there who were like that, but they didn't have to accept me, right? I knew, right? However, with that said, I never expected such vile things from these human beings. I never expected it to be so terrible. So when I came out of prison, right, I knew I had certain hurdles that I had to face, one of which was finding a job. When I came out, it was fresh. It was fresh, like you don't know. You had to kind of like maneuver. I had to maneuver my path, right? I had to maneuver, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Like what, I had to maneuver stuff because it was really a confusing time in my life. I was raw. When I say raw, meaning that I had no emotions. I was just like numb to the world, I accepted it. I spoke about it. In order to heal, I wrote 50 minutes of legal battling back and forth. The judge released him into my care. Who started telling me what she said about me? And no, come on. These people would have no reasons to lie because we are kind of familiar with these people, and she and these people never had any issues. So they would have no reasons to lie on her. But she was working hard, spreading my business on Pink Wall, putting out stuff on Pink Wall. And even though she knew not to say anything about my case, I later found out that she was busy on Pink Wall as herself, typing up my whole business about my case on Pink Wall. Remember now, she was supposed to be my right-hand friend. This is why she knew so much, because she was my right-hand friend, my ride or die. Oh no. What I didn't know was that there was something brewing there. There was a bit of jealousy brewing, I'm guessing. I don't know. And she would just go and just tell people all of these vicious stories about me. Okay. I made her know she knew a friend of mine because I got incarcerated. I kind of introduced them to one another, and so the person named Pat, right? My friend. I introduced her to Pat and said, all right, Pat is another right-hand woman who I know, like a friend. So I introduced her to Pat and say, yo, Pat, meet Keisha. And whatever, right? You know what she ended up doing? She ended up going to Pat and tell Pat everything we say and this and that and all sort of stuff because she wanted Pat to be her friend and not my friend. Yes, she's a friend stealer. So the thing about Pat though is that me and Pat has been friends for so long. Pat come back and tell me. And I did feel fucked up about it because I never expect this deported friend for carry my name to Pat. Me never expect that. So Pat come back and tell me what she said. So me I say shit, And of course me apologize to Pat or whatever. You know what I mean? But you have to understand where me I come from. She go back and tell Pat a bag of shit. Why would she do that at such a time? I don't know. All right, fast forward. Every month, she go in a people inbox, pose like a man, go in a people inbox under different identities, blah, blah, blah. People start come out and cuss me. Me don't know what me do them people here, but she pose in an inbox and make the people them a cuss me off. And here we have it now. Fast forward. We are back here now with Donegal, Noel, and the whole of them. Right? Now, if you listen to Noel Cunningham, back in last year, Noel Cunningham made mention of her too. Yes, Noel Cunningham made mention of this woman, this deported friend in question. Now, before we get to Noel, this deported woman in question has gone on other people's talk shows, called in on these careless bloggers' talk shows. And she's working hard. I don't know what her issue is. I haven't spoken to this woman in 13 or so years. But up until last year, She would be on people's talk shows telling them old things about me, old stuff. Some of them are not even true. Things from 14 years ago when my kids were babies, like, telling them, oh, I got evicted from this apartment and this and that. And I'm like, okay, that was, even if it was true, that was 14 years ago, you know. And you guys heard it. If you guys were listening to Untouchable Gracie 2 or 3 years ago, 2 years ago, the recording is there. I think you can probably still find it on Untouchable Gracie's live, where she did interviews. Even if you go on Untouchable Gracie's YouTube, Facebook page, go on YouTube, go on Untouchable Gracie's Facebook page, and you'll see a video of her, or you will hear a video of her, the same so-called friend, talk about things from 13, 14 years ago. So this is what she does. She calls around on these different platforms and give them interviews that nobody asked of. If you're gullible enough, you like, if you are gullible enough to entertain you, yes, she's like a parasite. She just attaches herself to a organism, and once she attaches herself to this organism, she uses that organism to pretty much do her dirty work, right? So over the years, she has attached herself to a lot of organisms, right? She attached herself to Untouchable Gracie. Untouchable Gracie, is not 100. Untouchable Gracie, is kind of like, So she attaches herself to Untouchable Gracie. According to Wiz Harry, and I'm only quoting Wiz Harry stated that the same so-called friend in question, we're going to call her Keisha, the same so-called friend in question went to Donegal with me about me. Yes, the same so-called friend went to Donegal about me, and Donegal sent her to Wiz Harry. Wiz Harry, being someone of common sense, told her whatever story she told Wiz Harry told her that, hey, nothing can go so. Why y'all tell me that story didn't make sense? Because remember now, she's spreading this narrative, telling people I got her deported, which it doesn't make sense. If you listen to it and you have sense, it don't make sense. But she will tell that story to gullible people, and people will feel sorry for her, and then probably start cuss me in on her behalf, because now, in everybody's eyes, I am viewed as wicked because of the stories she tells people, right? Because she's always painting herself as the victim. Unknown to me, when she started doing these things, I didn't know, honestly, like when you have a friend, but you don't know that there's a dark side to that friend. That's what hit me. I had no idea there was a dark side to her. Because I met her on social media during MySpace days when she came in my inbox. I was a party girl at the time, and I was a party girl. And you're not think Jamaicans are off their bunkers when you meet them. You're not thinking that, right? You meet somebody on Facebook or them time the MySpace. You're not thinking the person is kind of wacko. You know what I mean? Me and this 1.5 years I knew her, we went to parties and stuff like that, and there's a lot of things that she did which I am not going to speak because it's pretty illegal. Well, it doesn't matter, but I just don't want to speak on that type of lifestyle, if you get what I'm trying to say, right? But who have sense can pick it out, right? So she was doing all these things, but me never know. I didn't know that she was a jealous person like that. I didn't know that she was a vile person. I didn't know, because remember, that's not the side that I saw, right? And it wasn't after she got deported and things started coming out and people started showing me stuff. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know. Like, she has this thing where she likes to stalk people. I didn't know she's a stalker, because it's like you see the signs, but you don't pay attention to the signs. That's what happened to me. Because when I saw her stalking her man at the time, I just thought it was man and woman argument, man and woman business. Me not think say she had that in her. Like it was a sickness. You know what I mean? Me just I think a man and woman argument and she probably I look for her man and all and then something else. So me like an idiot. She used to call me, come drive me this, come drive me this. And me not think nothing. Honestly, you know, I'm a friend. So yeah, look for your man, you gotta drive you. You understand? Because at the time I was the only one driving. And she told me that she couldn't drive, right? Because she said that she got into a really bad accident one time, and the accident make her traumatized, and the car roll over and lick on an embankment and all sort of foolishness. So I'm not thinking nothing. People do have trauma, right? Well, it wasn't until me come out of prison, people, that I realized that this girl was deported twice. Deported twice. Me never know. Me never know. So she got I mean, it wouldn't matter anyways, but it would matter. It would help to know what it would help to know your friend, right? It would help to know, because if you had known, maybe you would know how to handle yourself. But at the time, I didn't know she was deported twice. She was deported in 2001. And then she came back through Canada and come back in the United States and she get deported again. And listen, one of the reasons why I didn't know is because she was traveling. She went to Jamaica and came back. I don't know. You see your friend traveling. And honestly, people's immigration status is no business of mine. Let me just put that out there. But when you see somebody at travel, you're not thinking, oh, I want to have a. You're not thinking about them stuff. That's your friend. You're not thinking. I'm not thinking she. I don't. You know that I wasn't caring for that. You know. But like I said, there are people out there who have dark sides to them, and they become a thorn when they're rejected, right? And it's long after I find out said the reason why she couldn't get her licensing is because of that situation. But I didn't know. It's because she was living under another identity and I didn't know. Again, it was none of my business. I didn't even think to investigate or not like that. This is somebody who attempted to sleep with people that I knew behind my back, people that I slept with. She tried to sleep with them behind my back and I didn't know. It wasn't until I came out, I found out, like everything just came out and I didn't know. You understand me? So you have to understand, after hearing these things, why would you want to be a friend with that person? You understand? I wouldn't want to be a friend with somebody like that who go around spreading. And before I got locked up, there was a lot of rumors starting to spread about me, and I didn't know where it was coming from. Guess where it was coming from? It was coming from her. It was coming from her, but I had no idea. None at all. Right? And it wasn't until, like I said, when I came out that I started putting, you sit down and I think back, like, it's like something your brain just start work and you start put things together like, and you start put situations, time, dates, everything together and it just all makes sense now. Yes, that's what I went through when I came out. And so with that said, I decided to take away myself. I decided to take away myself from her because, like what I said, when I come out of prison, I didn't want to live a different life. That life, what I talk about, running the streets and stuff like that, it was just not for me anymore. I had learned my lesson and I didn't want to go through that trauma anymore. Especially after I heard why she got deported. I just didn't want that. I didn't want to associate myself with that anymore. So I'm going to take on myself. So the fact that I took myself away from her, it has created a really bitter person where she feels like I owe her something. I don't owe her anything though, right? When you think about it, because she took money from my family under the pretense of getting lawyers and stuff like that, and she never did. She never did. So there I was left in prison just to figure myself out. And my mom showed me the receipts of the monies that she sent her. And nothing. Nothing. It went towards nothing. It didn't buy me groceries. Nothing. And when I came out, I got paged by someone. Remember now, I just came out of prison, and about 4 or 5 months after coming out of prison, my phone rings. When I no, not my phone, my messenger on Facebook rang. So when I decided to answer my messenger on Facebook, it was somebody from my past life who was looking for her. And I'm like, but I said, I don't know where she is. I don't know. I haven't spoken to her. I know she got locked up, but I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. That's what I told the person. And then the person started saying, well, I want my friend $19,000 where she thief. So you have to understand what position that put me in as a person, right? It's like a bad affiliation. Bad affiliation. You come out of prison and I try walk your path the right way, only to get paged by somebody who will look for she because she apparently thief $19,000 from them. And I'm like, what? I said, I haven't seen her in forever. I don't know about nothing. Here it was, I was facing danger. Facing danger now. Because that person could have easily unalived me for my friend with thief money from them. Right? Because me know her, even though I don't know about nothing, the fact that me know her put me in a very dangerous situation. Because if that person can find out, say me come out and page me for she, can you imagine the other people then what she probably take money from too? And that was that was one of the things that I found out. I found out that she took monies under the pretense that she fix up them immigration status and she can fix them case. She took 20,000 there, 15,000 there, 30,000 there, only to find out ain't shit, nothing no go so. Nothing no go so. Nothing. So there was a lot of people looking for her. And remember now, she's a very private person when it come on to those things. So me never knew her life. Me never know her life, but me tell you, it's like you know somebody, but you don't know them. The only part of her I didn't know was when we used to party together, or when we go to Jamaica. She was in Jamaica and I would there and see her. Like, that's the only part of her I knew. I didn't know she had another life to her. I didn't know. And this is how you as a friend, or as you as a friend get yourself entangled in things without you even knowing what your friend doing. Some people get unalive so innocently because we don't know our friends. We don't know our friends or what our friends get into. And it wasn't until I came out that I started putting two and two together and people start page me. I look for her because she thieved a person at $19,000. She thieved a person at $30,000. This and that. That's when people start page me. I'm going to say, oh no, this is not the life for me want for myself. Oh no. You understand me? This is not the life me want for myself. So I'm going to cut her off and move on. Because my mom, everybody was concerned about the fact that I decided to come out and stay in New York. But I stayed in New York because it was the quickest state where I could get myself back up on my feet. Right? Going back to Massachusetts was like, I felt like it was backwards. Because if you know Massachusetts, you know Massachusetts. It's not the hustle state. And my family was very concerned about me staying in New York because of her and her mix up the things that was she involved in her. They were very concerned about me. But I said, Mommy, I am okay. I'm okay. You understand? And I remained in New York and put myself together. You understand? So she couldn't get at me that way because, like I said, I am living my life. She can't call me. She's the type of person who likes to call you and send you out and send you for go do things, act like she's a boss. You know what I mean? Like she a big boss and all them stuff there. Well, she's not a boss. But she couldn't get me anymore to run her errands, per se. So she was angry. And I refused to call her anymore. And so she was angry. I refused to look back because so that made her angry. So she took to social media now and started invading the inboxes of people on social media and started this problem. And this is why a lot of people just get up out of the blue and just start cussing me. And then everybody, I wonder why. They're doing it because they were influenced to do so, right? Similarly, I heard that she went to Donegal and Donegal listened and do what she do. And after she went to Donegal, Donegal sent her to Wiz Harry. Wiz Harry say when she tell him the story, and she didn't want him, she wanted Wiz Harry to feature her on his live. But Wiz Harry said, listen, way I tell me no make no sense. That story the way I tell me about Tina Chin no make no sense. Wiz Harry, luckily for me, well, I guess you can say luckily or whatever. Wiz Harry didn't fall for the stupidness because Wiz Harry have sense. As much as he's very flamboyant, him have sense. And him knowing about immigration to in a film owner way, where she had tell him never make no sense. You understand? But people like Untouchable Gracie, with no knowledge of certain things, she was able to convince Gracie and go on Gracie's show, and Gracie sit down and listen to a whole hour of this crazy mad woman tell her a story that's not the case. Tell her stories about my kids. It's weird the obsession that she has with my kids, right? Not Gracie, but the so-called ex-friend, right? Tell Gracie all like she has a really weird obsession with me and my kids them, right? So Gracie feature it on her blog over there, and this is why Gracie came after me and my business a couple of years ago, because this ex-friend like to attach herself like a parasite to anybody who is public, who's a public figure, or to anybody who is popular, right? No, that's the same thing she did with Pansmouth. Attach herself. I didn't even know that her and Pansmouth were friends. I had no idea. But thinking back, I am so happy that I never got close to Pansmouth, because Pansmouth was trying to entrap me in things on her behalf. Her being in the background in his inbox, he was trying to entrap me. I have a strong feeling that he was trying to entrap me into whatever she was telling him. Back in 2017, when I was trying to put my life together and I wrote the book, this woman, right? I don't know this woman. I think she's probably a family member of this ex-friend of mine. She lives in Florida. This woman befriended me under the pretense on social media that she's some doctor. I was cool with the woman, civil with the woman. We talked on the phone every now and then. I didn't know that this woman and this ex-friend was friends. I had no idea. Because you have to understand, I am not thinking that somebody would be so unhinged, to be sending all of these different people to befriend me in hopes of hearing my business. And that's what she did. Sent this woman to me in 2017. The woman living at Port St. Lucie. Right? Are you keeping up? Remember this part I'm going to tell you right now. Remember this part. Remember this part. I'm going to tell you something about this part. The woman in Port St. Lucie came out on social media, dragged my book, dragged me this, dragged me that. Me don't know this woman from nowhere, but she befriended me under false pretenses. Come to find out, me ear say she probably related to this friend. You know what I mean? She related to this friend. So this friend, I send people all the time to befriend me. I don't know what she tells them in their inboxes or what she told them, but this big old man, I can call her a big old man because she is in her upper 50s, be sending people to befriend me. Remember the woman in Port St. Lucie, guys. Put that up top, right? Guess who and that woman is friends? Are friends. Guess who and her are friends? The woman in Port St. Lucie. Guess who and that woman are friends right now? I'm gonna leave you guys. That I'm wanting you guys to to comment that. Comment who you think the woman in Port St. Lucie are friends with. Guess who she's friends with? Write a name of all these public platform holders on social media. Which one of these platform holders the woman in Port St. Lucie is friends with? No, you're wrong, Freddie. Freddie, you're wrong. Guess who the woman in Port St. Lucie are friends with? Guess who she and friends with? The woman in Port St. Lucie is friends with Noel Cunningham. The woman in Port St. Lucie from 2017 are friends with Noel Cunningham. You see how far back I'm telling you? 2017. When she was sent to befriend me by the so-called ex-friend of mine. She's friends with Noel Cunningham. Noel Cunningham. Noel Cunningham. She's friends with Noel Cunningham. She's friends with Noel Cunningham. From 2017. I cut off that person on social media from 2017 when I realized that she's an imposter. And she miraculously popped up again last year with Noel Cunningham. Noel Cunningham. Guess who else? That ex-friend. The ex-friend is also friends with Noel Cunningham. I know you guys heard me talk about the key that in back. You know where the key, you know who's putting the key in his back? That ex-friend of mine and the woman from Port St. Lucie. Those two women have the key in a Noel back. There are photos of them together. Photos of them together. From 2017. I said all of that to show you how Noel Cunningham sought me out and planned everything that he's doing. He sought me out and planned everything that you see him doing. Yeah. Noel Cunningham sought me out and started doing everything you see him doing because these two women have the key in Noel's back. Another thing that I also want to point out, which may or may not be important, is that the deportee, she is a big PNP. She's up in at the PNP highlight. She likes to visit those PNP blogs. Her and Arlene Perrier, all of them are PNP people. Yes, a long time them after me. That's the point I'm trying to make. They're all PNP people from the People's National Party. Right? So is Noel Cunningham from the People's National Party. All of them from the People's National Party. Now, it may or may not be important, but I can't overlook that fact. Right? I can't. So it's obvious that it's not what Noel Cunningham is trying to make it seem. Whatever narrative that he's putting out there, it's not what it is. Noel Cunningham. Noel Cunningham knows the woman from 2017 in Port St. Lucie. Pansmouth knows my ex-friend. I'm making the connections for you. Pansmouth knows my ex-friend who got deported. Donegal met my ex-friend, and she sent my ex-friend, the girl, the woman, the older man, the big woman, she sent her to Wiz Ari. And then Wiz Ari run her, so that's how she end up over Gracie. Because you know Gracie not really have no sense like that. And Gracie was, at the time when Gracie was blogging, or vlogging, she claimed, she was vlogging on behalf of Donegal. Right? So she felt like she needed to post a story. Right? So she blog. She met this big woman come on her page, come tell her, do interview. And when you listen to the shit, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Most of what she says are lies. Lies. But at the time, it was anything to make Donegal look good so that they can benefit. Maybe she was paid. I don't know. But anything is believable at this point. But I am just showing you how they're all connected. You know? Nigeline Grant. One of the reasons why, that's why Donegal said on her live on a couple of times. I know you guys heard Donegal say it. She has said that people call her and tell her about me. People call her and tell her about me. Look at how all of them function. They all get up and out of the blue start cuss me for no reason. Because people call them and tell them about me. None of them can say Tina Chin did them anything. They can't show proof of anything. They can't say Tina Chin start them. They can't say Tina Chin physically do them nothing. They can't show you no proof of Tina Chin writing no nothing. They can't show you anything. It's just words. Words. And them saying people call them and tell them about me. You know who those people are? Those people are my ex-friends. The ex-girl. The girl where I go around very dedicated from the PNP. Go around very dedicated. Her and Arlene Perrier going around telling people. I don't know Arlene from a can of paint. I don't know her. I just see her on social media. I've never spoken to Arlene. I think I spoke to her one time. But other than that, I don't know Arlene from nowhere. Arlene is a big PNP advocate. I don't care what party she's from, really. But me just show you the connections and how all of them are connected. I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm wanting you guys to comment that. Comment who you think the woman in Port St. Lucie are friends with. Guess who she's friends with? Write a name of all these public platform holders on social media. Which one of these platform holders the woman in Port St. Lucie is friends with? No, you're wrong, Freddie. Freddie, you're wrong. Guess who the woman in Port St. Lucie are friends with? Guess who she and friends with? The woman in Port St. Lucie is friends with Noel Cunningham. The woman in Port St. Lucie from 2017 are friends with Noel Cunningham. You see how far back I'm telling you? 2017. When she was sent to befriend me by the so-called ex-friend of mine. She's friends with Noel Cunningham. Noel Cunningham. Noel Cunningham. She's friends with Noel Cunningham. She's friends with Noel Cunningham. From 2017. I cut off that person on social media from 2017 when I realized that she's an imposter. And she miraculously popped up again last year with Noel Cunningham. Noel Cunningham.
Oh, yes.
Guess who else? That ex-friend. The ex-friend is also friends with Noel Cunningham. I know you guys heard me talk about the key that in back. You know where the key, you know who's putting the key in his back? That ex-friend of mine and the woman from Port St. Lucie. Those two women have the key in a Noel back. There are photos of them together. Photos of them together. From 2017. I said all of that to show you
Good question.
how Noel Cunningham sought me out and planned everything that he's doing.
Sometimes she all be a kind of chat same way
He
to
sought me out
live.
and planned everything that you see him doing.
She find time for be it, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
They find time to do everything with them for the same way as much as
Noel
we see them for
Cunningham
life. Trust
sought me out and started doing everything you see him doing because these two women have the key in Noel's back. Another thing that I also want to point out, which may or may not be important, is that the deportee, she is a big PNP. She's up in the PNP highlight.
Feel good.
She likes to visit those PNP blogs. Her and Arlene Perrier, all of them are PNP people.
I make me smoothie them for work for 4
yes,
days.
a long time them after me. That's that's the point I'm trying to make. They're all PNP people from the People's National Party. Right? So is Noel Cunningham from the People's National Party. All of them from the People's National Party. No, it may or may not be important, but I can't overlook that fact.
When that one I done, me have one next one to play.
Right? I can't. So it's obvious that it's not what Noel Cunningham is trying to make it seem. Whatever narrative that he's putting out there, it's not what it is. Noel Cunningham. Noel Cunningham knows the woman from 2017 in Port St. Lucie. Pansmouth knows my ex-friend. I'm making the connections for you. Pansmouth knows my ex-friend who got deported.
So they have some breed of
Donna
name for
Go
people them out here now,
met
sir.
my ex-friend
They have some name
and
for
she
people them.
sent my ex-friend, the girl, the woman, the older man, the big woman. She sent her to Wiz Ari. And then Wiz Ari run her, so that's how she end up over Gracie. Cause you know Gracie not really have no sense like that. And Gracie was at the time when Gracie was blogging or vlogging, she claimed. She was vlogging on behalf of Donna Go, right? So she felt like she needed to post the story, right? So she blog. She met this big woman come on her page, come tell her, do interview. And when you listen to the shit, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Most of what she says are lies. Lies. But at the time, it was anything to make Donna Go look good so that they can benefit. Maybe she was paid. I don't know. But anything is believable at this point. But I am just showing you how they're all connected. You know? Nijaline Grant. One of the reasons why, that's why Donna Go said on her live on a couple of times. I know you guys heard Donna Go say it. She has said that people call her and tell her about me. People call her and tell her about me. Look at how all of them function. They all get up and out of the blue start cuss me for no reason. Because people call them and tell them about me. None of them can say Tina Chin did them anything. They can't show proof of anything. They can't say Tina Chin start them. Them can't say Tina Chin physically do them nothing. They can't show you no proof of Tina Chin writing no nothing. They can't show you anything. It's just words. Words. And them saying people call them and tell them about me. You know who those people are? Those people are my ex-friends. The ex-girl. The girl where I go around very dedicated from the PNP. Go around very dedicated. Her and Arlene Perrier going around telling people. I don't know Arlene from a can of paint. I don't know her. I just see her on social media. I've never spoken to Arlene. I think I spoke to her one time. But other than that, I don't know Arlene from nowhere. Arlene is a big PNP advocate. I don't care what party she's from, really. But me just show you the connections and how all of them are connected in one way or another. This is why Donna Go used to come on her phone a couple of times and tell her, people call her about me. Because it's true, people did call her about me. People call her about me and she just, the hurtful part of it, people, right? Nijaline Grant came below my post this morning and she is pretty much, she came, you know what's surprising about this, guys? What's surprising is that people always want to come below my posts. Anytime I am trying to fix myself and express how I feel about the things that were done to me, you know, people want to come below my posts and silence me or tell me to stop or you know, when you're not done. You're not done. You don't want a peace. Stop tear down another woman. You know, they would come below my post and say these things. You know, you're not done. You're not done. You don't want a peace. You know, Nigeline Grant, you asked me if we not done and if we no want a peace and why with this and oh you love the boat away. But Nigeline, I wish I could see your point of view, Nigeline Grant. But can't see a point of view because you know what it is when you've been wronged? You know how hurtful and painful it is when you within yourself know how hard you work on yourself. Right, Nijaline? I work so hard on myself. I come out of prison and me try, I'm kind to people. I'm doing me, you know, I'm just living life right this time around. Like me avoid situations, me avoid confrontations, but just want better for myself. I want better for myself. And every walk I walk, it's somebody putting up a barrier for try stop me from earning, or they try to stop me from soaring. You know, the damage has been done over the last 5 years. The damage has been done. And you know what gets me about this entire thing? Is that Donna Go came to me during that time when I was helping so many people for free. She came to me and she asked me for help as anybody else did back then. Because like I said, I know certain things. I know
Good day, you know,
things,
it is
yeah?
what it is. What go on? Me
Through
see a
my own
comment on the video when me
experiences and
post.
stuff like that, I
And
know
there me a
things.
cook.
And I say, all
Yeah,
right,
me
I
a
figure out a
cook
way
some
to
stew
help
chicken
my
and green
Jamaican
banana.
people. You know, because I realize say, as Jamaicans, we get the shit end of the stick
So I'm in
sometimes
and out, I'm
because
in and out.
a
That's it.
majority of Jamaican people, them not really educated a certain type of way. Them not really have knowledge about certain things a certain, you know what I mean? So I say, all right, I see myself as like the person, the voice, for look out for my own Jamaican people because I'm passionate about where I come from. You know, I'm passionate about my people,
There,
them,
mama,
you know?
there, listen with them.
Some
I'm
of them
in
want
and
nobody
out there,
talk
I'm
no
in the
bad about my
kitchen.
Jamaican people, them.
So, we'll soon come back again.
You know, I'm say, yeah, I have a platform. If I can help my Jamaican people, then why not? Because I don't want nobody talk no bad about my people, them. Because I remember, I know I experienced this when I did in the BVI. I experienced the prejudice myself. I experienced the discrimination myself. Yeah? Because suppose me telling you, say them people here in the BVI did want to send me go back to Jamaica. Yes, them they want to deport me to Jamaica. So I said to them, why would you want to, I'm talking about the officials there. I said, why would you want to deport me to Jamaica? I have an American passport. Why you want to deport me? They couldn't, as simple as it sounds, they didn't understand how a Jamaican became an American citizen. They couldn't understand how I could code switch. They didn't understand. No, they didn't. I'm not lie to you, no, they didn't. It sounds simple, no, but them never do it. Them never understand. Them couldn't understand how I was a citizen. Because remember, for them immigration laws are different. Them work off of the British system. Right? So them couldn't understand. So you have to understand now from experiencing such prejudice, experiencing such discrimination on the inside, I came out with a vengeance, right? But come out for have my people them back. Because no ain't nobody gonna talk about my Jamaican people and I don't speak out about it. Nobody. So that's what I continued with all these years when I come out of prison. I said, no, me I stand up for my Jamaican people them. Me I stand up for my women them. Me I stand up for the man them. The one them when I know, me I gonna make you know, me I gonna inform you, me I gonna educate you. That's the position me put myself in as a Jamaican American. Right? Only for get disappointed every time I try do something for my Jamaican people, them did start tear me down. Tear me down. Then here comes Dana Go now, who found her way in my inbox as a woman, a black woman. She find her way in my inbox for ask me help. She asked me for help. And in true form, I never hesitated to help this woman. I never did. Right? She find her way in my inbox for beg me for help. I me never hesitate for help her. Because why? She is a Jamaican back home in Jamaica. I didn't discriminate against her. I didn't care to know if she was poor or rich. I didn't care to know if she was fat or skinny. I didn't care to know if she was pretty or ugly. I didn't care to know if she did in a one room or one bedroom. I didn't care about those things. I just knew that somebody came in my inbox and asked me for help. A Jamaican did. So me help her. Without thinking twice. Me just help her. Not thinking anything about it. Me just help her. And again, in true form, as a Jamaican woman, she starts sell her one or two local cake them on social media. She starts sell her one or two local cake them. And me hear this woman say is Wally British. Put her upon the map. She says Wally British. Is Wally British alone put her upon the map. But when Dana go did I ship her one and two local cake them, me never taste them before. Me never, not like that. Me just see this woman, I try a thing, and I ship her one and her two local cake them. And I say, oh God, let me help her out. Let me help her out. So me give her a couple of shares on my page and me say, yo, uno support this Jamaican sister, yeah. Support her. She try a little thing and sell her one and two local cake them. And I know so uno know say I lie me I tell. I have the post same way. Uno can go Google the post. Uno can go Facebook the post. Look for the post. When I share her the time, she was under her personal name. I'm share her page. I'm say, yo, look on this Jamaican woman I ship from Jamaica. Because I remember doing a lot of vlogs on how you guys can start businesses in Jamaica and ship them up. Because we're in the era of online and when if we look into that, this was all I used to blog about back then. How to seek money outside of Jamaica. That's all I used to blog on back in the days. And so she started shipping up. Yeah? Because she used to follow me. And people used to order from her. And she got post office. Them time that she did ship a post office. And she shipped the 2 and the 3 little cake them in a cardboard box. Where she tape up round the cake them. I won't forget. She tape up a cardboard box round the cake them. For prevent them from getting crushed. And me see her post it and me just share her a couple of times. And me say, uno help the lady, yeah. Right? Help the lady, yeah. Wanna buy from her, support her. Cause see she a try a look thing here. Me never look on Dana and tear down her business. Me never look on Dana go and lie upon her. Me never look on Dana go and scan her. Me never look upon her and discriminate against her. Never. What I saw was a Jamaican woman trying a thing. So to get everybody on board, me share her post them a couple of times. To get everybody on board. And this is how a lot of people know about her too. On my page. In addition to her posting on Wally's page. She posts on Wally page her food where she cook on Sunday. And me used to see the food come down on my timeline with her name stamped to it. But you know, you look, you not pay no attention, you see it and you keep scrolling. Them time they me never know her like that. But through me see she start do her cake them and it did a come on my timeline and me say, me share it and me say, yo, people in the help her. Buy from her, support her. The post is still there on Facebook. Go search for it, it's still there. And for year, Dana go sit down on her live and tell them vicious lies they about me. It cut me crossway. Because back then, I had a choice. I had a choice back then. I had a choice to drag her and look on her or ignore her. I had a choice, but I didn't do those things. You know? I didn't do those things. You know? I promoted her like any woman would support another woman. I promoted her. And to hear this woman go on her platform and tell people all these vicious lies about me to the core. To the core. And honestly, people, this is the reason why I developed this gust for her. For anybody who talk about me bitter and why we can't get along. Can I be just blunt to you guys? I'm gonna be blunt without trying pretty it up. If you see somebody start gaining them popularity on social media, it's no problem to me. Because back then, I was sending a lot of people viral. Because I was coming from a pure place. You know? So to see her getting her popularity and stuff, me not think nothing. Me not bad mind her, me not nothing. You know, people are, I didn't care. I didn't care, you know. Help and keep it moving. I wasn't looking for nothing in return. Excuse me. But when me hear the woman start throw her shade upon me, when me start my business, no people, like what I'm telling you, when me come out of prison, I knew right along say life did I go beat my bad. Because me did have a record against me at the time. Yeah? Me did know say life did I go beat my bad, you know. Me not idiot, me not unrealistic. Right? So when me did come out now and time went on, I start up, me say, all right, me have to go get a job off the books because me don't know what my record look like and me don't know if nobody a go want hire me. Even though I go through this, me don't know if nobody a go want hire me. You know what I'm looking way them start think about them things there. And so me decide now to start my business. I the lie them what she tell upon me, and the people them was sick upon me people. Uno, I get it wrong. A lot of people I get it wrong. Ain't no bad mind here. I the lie them what the woman tell upon me, and the people them what the woman said upon me. That's the problem. The people them what she said upon me, not just upon me, but upon my kids them too. And it's like, I'm sorry for Marga dog, for real. Sorry for this woman when me never have nothing against. Sorry for her and help her. Then as the woman start catch her eye, the woman sit down and set her mouth and tell be a lie upon me and set people against me. And like when I say when I come out, when I come out for run my business because I know say life did I go beat me because I'm a pass. You know? So I come out and start my business. But I have to have my own business. And you know, for say, oh, may I build up my business by my own and I work so hard. Work so hard. I work so hard. We're trying to build up my business. And during the time when may I build up my business, the woman I call me lot wife. Because our own bad mind in our heart. She can't see other people progress and just leave them. And that fell in line with the whole, when she used to cuss foreigners, at the same mentality, the same behavior, right? It fell in line with that. So she cussed the foreigners them, and so she shared me and my business. So she cussed the foreigners them, but them they are foreigner clean shit. I saw the woman tear down my business and I throw her shade.
Wow.
You think somebody did want in an argument or cuss with her? I didn't want to do this. This is not who I am. I call me lot wife and all them things there. As the money start coming, this woman change.
Wow.
Remember, you know, me that I do my local cake business. I try eat my local bread because I have no money. And the woman sit down. I throw her shade about flowers span cake. I onion flowers span cake. And what kind of foolishness them about flowers span cake? Them time they know people. Then I go have about 10,000 people upon her live at any given time. 12,000 people are watch her at any given time. And just imagine somebody sitting down. Just imagine, hold on there, lovely. Just imagine somebody sitting down telling 14,000, 15,000 people all these lies about you because at the time she did have 15,000, 20,000 people upon her live. And the woman sit down and tell 20,000, 15,000 people, nothing buy me cake, flowers span cake, a foolishness, this, that. Remember, I know? Me just did that try and make my bread and butter. My honest bread and butter. The woman come out and tell people, nothing buy my products them. Flowers span cake, a foolishness. So that's why me come out now and say, cow down. Because me I said, there's no way you're going to sit down on your live and tell 20,000 people but nothing not to buy my flour span cake. I'm in a fight that. This is my bread and butter. Somebody have to come out with something after that and call her cake cow down.
Okay.
Because what kind of power me have over sharing our 20,000 people where I watch her? I was outnumbered.
Okay.
You understand? Somebody have to find some way for put her back in her place because me never have no weapon for fight her back with. Me never have no 20,000 people on my life for fight her with. Me have to come out and say something for myself. Cause nobody can fight your own battles but you. I had to come out and say something. She tell people not for buy my flowers span cake. You know? And at no time at all, when she send out her bloggers, them and her vloggers for me, she never look upon them and say, because since she knows she has powers over these mad people in her clean clothes, she knows. She never once came out and addressed it and tell them to stop or something like that. No, no. She can't frig with dancehall Carleen because dancehall Carl. You remember when she sent her people them off a dancehall Carleen when Carleen did a start bake, right? Carleen did start bake pudding and cakes, and she sent off her minions them off a Carleen because her minions them never did things that other people for bake. Uncle she alone for bake, and it became a situation where she controlled these people and tell them who fi attack or who no fi attack. It was madness on social media. Madness. It was a battle because she held the blade and she held the blade and built up the hate on social media towards everybody. She created this system where people did affair. If you're not with her, then them attack you. If you're not with her, them attack your kids. If you're not with her, they make bad things happen to you. That's the system she created on social media. War, war, war. And she weaponized the gay man them payato. You think I care how much money she make? I could give two shits about our pocket, really. I would lie them and the wickedness we should do. I don't care nothing about no money or she's not gonna stop shining and this and this. I could give two shits about that. You understand? I don't care about them things there. So Nijaline Grant, when you tell me for stop argue with Noel Cunningham. Dear beloved, there will be no peace until I have found peace. You know? No peace until I have found peace. Because these are people that gonna go weaponized. And then I am left to deal with it mentally, physically, and emotionally. Me telling you about how me start when I come out of prison. Me telling you how me start. And here we are now, fast forward 10 years, 11 years. I have made so many strides with putting my life back together, putting even through the struggles with these online people and Donna go, me still hold on strong. And still I try make me look a buck. And still I try pay my bills them with the little that I have. The little. You know, the little where Dana go, make Dana go, and people are like, oh, nobody tore down your business but you, and this and shut the hell up. Dana go had 20,000 people at one time on her live when she did that tear down my business, and I call me lot wife and talk about flowers in a cake. That was a lasting effect on me. Just like how she did put up Maxine Foster face on her page. And then it created a ripple effect. And the same thing Dana do to me. But think about, she did it to me over an extended period of time. So the effects are even more damaging. It affected me emotionally, mentally. It affected my kids. Just a few months ago, my family called me concerned about me because Dana go sit down in our living room and make some false accusations about me. And my family got concerned. Dana go tell the people them say me want unalive her. Do you know how many times I haven't slept in my place where I live. I haven't slept because I'm afraid. Because remember, I'm me alone against Danago and our batch of followers them. Shelly Ever Clean who live in the Bronx. Carol. We could have swear me say Carol follow me. Somebody for Dana did a follow me around in our black Benz. A black Benz. Somebody was following me around because I see the same black Benz. I see the same black Benz at Starbucks. And the same black Benz did park up across the street at the laundry, at the dry cleaners across from my house. Right? Which part me living on? It's a busy street. You can't park on the street because it's a busy street and it has no sidewalk. And across the street are houses that have no sidewalk either. So if you want to watch me, you have to go either walk up the street or walk down the street, or you have to park on the side of the street. On the side of the street is where parking is. There's a gas station and then there's a dry cleaner across the street. And there was a black Benz, the same black Benz, where they park up in a Starbucks. We see the black Benz right at the dry cleaner. Them things that me not tell you no. Me not telling you them something here because
Lady will never
if me
stop.
telling you, people would have make it like a story and come out and put it in a blog and them wouldn't take it serious.
You will never
Yeah,
stop.
them wouldn't take it, them would have looked on it like fanfare or publicity or them would have say a lie me I tell. You understand? I had a black Benz trailing me for days. I don't know who owns that black Benz. I don't know if it's Carol. But at the time, I did not know what Carol looked like. But I'm almost sure it's her. One black Benz. Or somebody when know that them look like the type of big woman them when know Dana, the bleach out type, the yame type of big woman them. Them type there. It was kind of weird for see them up in a them area there. You have to understand what me I talk about. I am not saying that the place not free for people go, right? But when me up in a Starbucks in our business district with certain type of doctors and this and this and that, we have to understand how out of place certain people look when them pull up. We don't understand what me I say, right? When you say, what am I do up? When I'm looking where they like, what am I do up here, so? That's what it was, a situation for me when we see them in the black Benz. And the driver of that black Benz was looking kind of uncomfortable because me I look upon her and she a look upon me. And me I look upon her and me I profile her because I stand up there for a minute. Because the way the Benz stop and kind of stop like the Benz never go. The black Mercedes never go in a one parking spot. It park up behind the car them while me I try cross the parking lot for go in a Starbucks. So when the Benz stop in front of me now, me stop. Cause I want to see where the driver do. Cause it wasn't just her in the car. It wasn't just the driver. It was the driver and a couple of other females in the car, which is why it kind of struck me as odd, right? And the sudden stop in front of me. So me I wait for see Waga pop off when them stop in front of me that morning. So me joke a breaks too when me I walk. Cause me I wait. Cause me now walking and nothing and me no know what I want. And me see the driver look for me and look kind of shuffled. So me stop and then me walk behind the Mercedes Benz for after a few seconds. After I done profile her for see what I want. I'm going to walk behind the Benz and take the license plate. When my sister she now move. And this was during the time when Dana did I go hard on social media with my name. Or with our shades them. You understand? Me not tell nobody nothing. Them come on me yard, take picture of my car, vandalize my car, scratch up my car at Starbucks. Come a Starbucks and scratch up my car. Key the car, no, key my car at Starbucks. Me not talk no scratch, me mean key it. Like them run something along my car. Just imagine you building a business for yourself. When all of a sudden, you not do done nothing, you not do pan smoke nothing. All they do is just cut them off and keep it moving. But then all of a sudden, these strange things just start happening to you out of nowhere. Because you cut them off. Right? Strange things just start happening to me out of nowhere. Strange things. You see, in 2022, if me never strong in 2022, would I unalive myself in 2022. Yeah, would I unalive myself? Them broke my window, throw a stone, and I don't know if them seal it from the street or what. But I did have a broke window. I don't know where. It's kind of weird. I don't know where the broke window come from. July of 2024, me dey warm. And me just hear my door a boom, boom, boom. And me did a play music upstairs because me did a work from home that day there. So me I play the music and, you know, me I play the music and me I say, you know, you hear, but you hear like a faint sound. When me look, when me turn down the music and me hear like a boom, 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 but you don't know where it come from because me live beside a busy street. When me look through my son window at the whole of Westchester police in my driveway. Whole of Westchester police in my driveway. Them time then Noel Cunningham start text it for me now. Right? Because like what I'm telling you, Noel and the woman from Port St. Lucie and the ex-friend will get deported. Him and the whole of them a friend. Them time them did a text it for me. When me look through my son window, whole of Westchester police show up on my door. The way I'm frightened, I couldn't sleep that night there. It just so happened that my daughter friend did get stuck in New York. She gets stuck, something happened to her. And I end up stay up the whole night with her. I don't know if you remember that morning there when I do a live. And I sit down out the door till early. I sit down out the door from early morning. I think from about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I sit down out. I sit down out the door till daylight. What I didn't tell you was that a few hours earlier, Westchester police did in my driveway. I never did tell you that because I didn't want to keep it off of the live. I didn't want to wait until the other police come later on the day to file the report. Because them come take the report after that. When them realize that them show up for no friggin' reason. I don't know who or what them said to the people them. But the whole of Westchester police show up in my driveway. The way I'm frightened, I couldn't sleep. It was coming from Noel. This was 1 month after Noel go Jamaica, go meet Donna. Noel Cunningham go to Jamaica June, go meet Donna. And the situation, the situation with me get worse and worse with him. Approximately 1 month later, Noel Cunningham. The funniest thing, the reason why me associate that experience with him is because of all the years, nothing like that ever happened. But just as when I cut him off, him enroll the help of that one in Curacao, and then some weird things start happening. Him go Sierra, Jamaica the 28th of June. Then the next month, July, some weird things start happening, including the Westchester police showing up at my place. July 22nd, 2024. They gotta go meet Donna down there. I don't know why they gotta meet her. I don't know what happens in those meetings when them go meet her. I don't know what's the reason for them going down there to meet her. But I just noticed that as soon as the whole of them go down, they go meet her, them start the wickedness. I don't know. I don't know what's the meaning of that. I don't know what's the meaning of them picking up themselves, leaving their respective countries, and going to Jamaica, down in a mountain view, figure meet her right upon the sidewalk. And as them meet her and do a live, them turn in a idiot and start come back come the one bag of fuckery to me. From Pantsmouth, Untouchable Gracie, Noel Cunningham, just to name a few. I don't know. Them just come back and start to be a wickedness. On social media. I don't know. I don't know the connection. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I don't know what power or dominion she has over them. I don't know. But I'm just telling you about their pattern, the weirdness about them, the weird pattern them have. You understand? And I am just writing this. I'm just saying this because me I make you know say I am living in fear of these people, because it seems like there's no end in sight with their madness. Especially after Noel Cunningham gave my number to that woman in Curacao and the woman called my phone. I am living in fear, especially after Pantsmouth, a PR, especially after that she said Donna go a PR rent. I am living in fear. I don't know. The only thing I can do is alert authorities, because when she called my phone in May of last year, she said she got analyze me and my family. I don't know how she's going to get to do that because she's living in Curacao. But the fact that Noel Cunningham come here to the United States regularly, I am living in fear of my life. Me I live in a fear. Me I walk and I drive and I look behind me, especially through me know say Noel Cunningham are the girl will get deported. Him and her tight. I don't know where him go Jamaica and meet her and tell her. I don't know. And you know what? I don't care. But I don't know. Me don't know. Me don't know. Me don't know them obsession with me. I don't know what is their obsession with me. I don't know. It's the weirdest, nasty behavior, the weirdest thing me ever seen in my life. Me never see them thing in my life before. Where Nigeline Grant, if you ask Noel Cunningham right now what me doing, him can't give nothing specific. Nothing he can tell you. He can't say me show up at him house. Him can't say me send man fee him. Him can't say none of them things there. Can't say nothing. So what kind of peace you want me to have with him? What kind of peace? Me not understand. What kind of peace? When this man sit down and call my landlord, him and the one at Curacao and Dana, and the one of them call my landlord and tell my landlord say, me I sell drugs. What kind of peace you want me to have with somebody who are threatening my life and my livelihood like that? What kind of peace? Nigeline Grant? None of them can say me pick up them not no proof for say me pick up phone and them just have, them don't have no proof. Them not post nothing, not like that. Not with proof. Them just get up and say. But what kind of peace you want me to? What kind of peace? Hmm? I have just been wronged. I may seek justice. That's all. Have any of you been wronged before? I have just been wronged and I'm seeking justice. I don't understand where everybody want me to do. May I seek justice, but me can't commit no crime. These people are obviously trying to get me back in prison for whatever reason. Me not commit no crime. Me just out here, I try to live my life and I make a honest bread. But Dana, Noel, and Pansmouth and them friends do not believe that I deserve my freedom. They don't believe that me deserve to live and survive. Because them want to be the deciders, the decision makers of my life. Them don't think me for sell cakes. And this is not even about cakes. Me don't want, you know them like come out and talk about, oh, she want to sell cakes, that's why she do this. But no, not even that the people them want me to do. Them no want me sell cakes. Them no want me live yourself. Them no want me live in a New York. Them no want. But look on that one in Curacao. I tell people which part me fi go live. And which part me fi move, go. And or me fi come out of New York. And when me are doing a New York, me fi come out. Me fi come out of New York. You know? And Noel calling a man, oh, come out of New York. What you do in New York? Don't live around yourself. You know? What? I am sure if I live anywhere else, you gonna have a problem with it too. Me don't know where my life have to do with you know. We don't want you around yourself. Go disappear somewhere. But look on that one in Curacao trying to tell people which part them for go and which part them not for go. And she's a land crab. You's a land crab. Oh, you want to tell people she was so hurt when she realized we go Canada. All that was left for the woman to do was cry. Because whatever she did, whatever she and Noel and the poor T and Donna them do, they were hoping that I didn't get into Canada, whatever they did. So the fact that I got to Canada hurt them to the core. So much so that the one in a QSO started, oh my God, no, Tina na reach Canada alive. Oh my God, she almost had a heart attack. When she find out, say, me reach Canada. No, it can't go so. It can't go so. She reach Canada alive. No, like she was almost to tears. When she find out, say, me reach Canada. When she find out, say, me reach England, she was almost tearful there so too. She and Lorraine Campbell, tearful, I cry because I reach Canada. What kind of madness is that? I'm a fly go to England. What kind of madness? How could people be hurt over something where God give them, something where them bless themselves with? How could you be so hurt over someone's citizenship? Hurt because you don't want to tell people where them can go, where them can do. And these are people with Donna. Go listen to that person there. Go listen to that person there. She can't take her hand away from this. Can't take her hand away. You know? But come out of prison, just I try make my bread. That's all. I try sell some good cakes. I try bake. And because me I do them things that it's a problem to them. It get to the point where I can't even sometimes decorate my cake them. I can't bake my cake them. Because it affect me mentally, physically, emotionally. Because my brain not dead, I can't, it's like me depend on disability. I can't function. Because every time I come online, I have to face things where it's like it's not fair for me to face, in other words. It's not fair for me to face them things here. You understand? Like, it's not fair. You know? Because then people decide to take up my past in them hand. And because I have a past, them want be decision makers about my life. A past when I left 10, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. I just want to live now. I want to live have a peaceful life with my grandkids and my family. They must seek for destroy all of that. For what? Total strangers, people when me don't know. I seek for destroy me, unalive me, wipe me off of this earth. Because me not perfect like them. Everything me put my hands on, them attack it. Everything. Me I live in a fear because I know El Cunningham. When I see him come to the United States, me have to hide. When I see Pantsmouth come to the United States, me have to hide. Because me know say them two man, they bitter bad. I mean, them bitter on behalf of Dana. Because them want to avenge Dana. Them bitter. Me don't know what them capable of. I know how some of them gay people they offer them bankers. Them kind of them egg no good, them mad sick egg no good. Some always have to depend guard. Because Pantsmouth is a demon. And so is Noel. Noel is another demon. No, Leonie, no. You know, demons. Noel Cunningham, all I follow my kid, my daughter. I follow my daughter on her account them. Noel, what you do? I follow my daughter. What are you doing following my daughter, Noel? What you do? I follow my daughter, Noel? Me will go prison for that, me I tell you. What you doing? What you doing following my daughter, Noel Cunningham? You don't like somebody, so why what are you gonna get out of following my daughter? Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. 1 minute. Give me a second. I'm back, guys. Noel Cunningham is here following the data on our page, right? You want to know the reason? All 13, the land crab, I troll my data. You know how them know my data page? The deportee send them my data page. Pants mouth, I watch my data. I watch out my data page them. I troll my data about our cancer. That pain me to the core. When I see all them troll my data on the internet about our cancer, it hurt me to the core. No human being should be going through this. But can't understand it, but do pants mouth something. I do I cut him off. But I do him nothing. Nothing I do him. And him just find my data page because him and the deportee a friend. And start show my data about our tumor. And them think it was good. Them think it was nice. It was funny. It was something to talk about. And when me look and see all them woman yeah, embrace them man, they will do them things there.
Okay.
That's why I cuss them so. Because not one of them come out and said, don't do it.
Oh, it's still a grand, I don't
Them
know.
not draw the line. None of them not come out and say, don't do this. It's not right. Them not no conscience. None of them. Not Dana. Not Dana go, the humanitarian. The doctor. The doctor go. Not her. But yet still she want to pick up and keep a cancer event. Yeah, a cancer event she go pick up and keep, you know. Yeah. Yeah. She go pick up and keep a cancer event. The hypocrisy of this wicked woman. Like you've done enough, Dana. You've done enough. Them not have no line to them not drive. There's no boundaries, no limits to the things that they do. And then when them done them, oh, when I can't stop auntie, who's trying to stop her? No, me not try to stop her. I am not the type of person who try to stop nobody bread. I am not that type. Leave that to Pansmouth. Leave that to Noel Cunningham. Leave that to Danago. I am not that type of person. Danago sit up on our 20,000 viewers and tell the 20,000 people them. But me have flowers pan cake and then cake, they eat their cake and all of them something there. And people are listening think that there was no impact. There was a big impact for somebody to bully you on such a large level. There's a big impact. That was a big damage to my business, to my bread and butter. Remember me now scam like that now. Me now come out here and make up stories. God forbid if me get a 50 stars or 100 stars from time to time. Them lick me account too much time. Because them don't want me make no money. Pants mouth him come out. What? She have stars? She don't have that because them lick me account too much time and then come out and try bully me about it. Because him don't want me make no money either. Because like when me say, he's being fueled by the deportee. The deportee I tell him what to do. Like me never know say him and the deportee are big friend. Trust me, everywhere you go to, she and them are big friend. Because of the story where she tell them. Them don't know say she was a scammer to like Dana, you know. It's just that back then it was a different type of scamming. She's a scammer just like them too. But back then it was a different type of scamming. She used to walk and thief people money too. But you don't know that. You never know, so she have a big federal case. You never know that. You never know that. You don't know. Go up on the federal system and type in her name. And see what me I talk about. Go look. The federal government system. It's like how Noel Cunningham, you for one, like dig up and put up things where you claim say I me. Me go give you some homework for the Noel Cunningham. Go in at the federal government lockup system and type in your friend name. And see what come up. You down there in a Curacao, go type in your friend name. But in your ears where you promote. Go dig up our information and see what come up. When you dig up the federal system, nothing come up on me. Nothing come up on me when you dig up the federal system. Nothing come up on me. So what I tell you, say? What I tell you, say, Noel Cunningham? You shame, Noel? Go in the federal lockup and see what pop up. About your big friend where you listen to. We tell you to come out and I tell you what to do. Because she likes to get into people's heads and tell them what to do. She's a parasite. Go on the federal lockup system and see what you find. I don't know how long them keep records for, but go in there and look. And then when you do that now, go in there and type up my name and see if you find something. You will not find anything about me, dear. Nothing you'll find about me in the federal system, and you will not find nothing about me in the state system either. Neither state or federal. Nothing state or federal. You're finding about me in the system. But put your friend name in it. The friend were in your back, Noel, and in your head. I tell you what to do. Put your friend name in it. The one where you don't know about, the one where you just know, the one where jumping in your inbox the other day, in the last year, and I tell you what to do. And I tell you what to say. And I tell you who are my kids, them, and I tell you this and that. Remember, I should do the same thing with Untouchable Gracie. Remember, I should try to do the same thing with Wiz Harry run her and tell her, say, no go so. That story they sound fool. Which it is fool. It's all made up. But she will go to anybody gullible like you, Noel Cunningham. Just a willing participant to hear rubbish and hear lies about somebody you don't like. All because I don't want to be your friend. Oh my God. That's why, guys. And like what I said, this is not really about cakes. This is more about the business. Like just in general. Just speaking about everything. Never telling her right now. To all of my customers, them. I'm going to be very transparent with you guys right now. Right? To everybody, all of my customers, them who are listening. You know, over the past few years. Right? Donna Go, Noel Cunningham, Chris, a.k.a. Pants Mode, a.k.a. Your Majesty, Wayne call himself. All of them, in addition to the one we named Glitz, and the other one, them were Command and HTK and the whole of them. You know, over the years, guys, what they did affected me mentally and emotionally. Yeah? And because it affected me mentally and emotionally, it has somewhat affected me conducting business because I'm human. And when they do these things, I sometimes feel like I don't want to even be here because this environment is just toxic for me. And me get into like a can't bother stage where I just feel like me a fight a losing battle. Because I just feel like, and I see it where a majority of people tend to beat me down for simply fighting for myself and fighting for for justice for myself. Like I feel like them a beat me down. And no matter how me I scream out for help, nobody not reaching that hand out to help me. You know? And so over the years I just feel discouraged. You know, I felt discouraged from the heavy trolling and the heavy harassment and the heavy this. I feel discouraged because, like what I say, no matter what I say to people, is like it no matter because they just love to victimize me even more because of the stories and the lies they were told. So I feel like, or I felt like I was winning a lose. I was just fighting a losing battle. Discouraged, discouraged to even bake, discouraged to even decorate cakes, you know. And every time I feel discouraged, I get up and say, you know, all right, let me try this again. Let me try this again. It's like me don't want to give up on myself because I feel like if I give up on myself, then they're going to disappoint everybody where I cheer for me. That's all I feel like. I feel like I need to do it for my grandkids. I need to feel, you know what I mean? Like I already make a bad decision in my life, and may I try make it better over the years. I've been trying to, but every time I come on this app trying to make my own life better, I face a lot of hurdles. You know, and these hurdles that I'm facing aren't for anything that I did. It's just people being evil. And so you have to understand why I am just constantly searching for whys. Like
Well, me dear, all I can do is tell
why
us
they
to
keep doing
pray.
this? Why
Pray,
are they so
darling,
obsessed
nothing
with my
different.
life? Why are they doing this?
Sometimes we are
Why?
struggling
That's
in
that's
life and
that's that's the
sitting.
questions
Everybody
in
have to
my head
pray.
all the time. Why?
Sometimes we
I know I'm
struggle,
not going to get
sometimes
the
we feel
answer
like
for
for
it
let go,
because
sometimes
these
we feel like
people
we
are
just
just
throw the towel and
nasty
just
and
give up.
vile, and
But
they
from God,
enjoy
not give
doing
up
these
on me, my love.
things.
Me not give up
So
on
I will
myself.
never
Me
get an answer for it,
continue
you
to
know.
push through in
But
Jesus'
every
name.
now and then, you have to just get up and
Have to
say, no,
push.
well, all right, Tina, you got bills to pay. You know,
And
get up,
fight.
get up, get up. You know, try to drown out what they're saying about you. Try to drown out what they're doing to
Yeah,
you,
I
and
can't sit
just
down
get up
and say
and
them
go
something
back in
like,
the kitchen. Go find your be encouraged, you know, and go find that thing about you, you know, that makes you feel good, that feel good feeling, you know. And maybe at some point, Marcia, me just get tired of being strong. Me tired of being strong. Like me want to be, me tired because here I am sitting down and I'm fighting a battle that I don't need to fight. You know, me not think me need to fight that battle here every day. Every day I am reminded, you know, every day, every day, every day. These non-progressive people. Every day. See that it. Yeah, cool. Prison. Every damn day. Like every day. I am just targeted for that. And there's no, and it's like the madness just never ends. It's just constant madness, madness, you know? And then people act like when they're not speaking, I shouldn't say anything. And I should, like, the peace should come from me, the victim. You understand me, Nigeline Grant, if you're still up here? You make it seem like the peace should come from me. You know? Why not ask these people who are the triggers, the people who do these things? Why not ask them for the peace? You know, why don't you look at them, Nigeline Grant, and and tell them to make things right by stop doing what they're doing, or stop saying the things they're saying. Why don't you do that? Instead of trying to lay the burden of peace on me.
All right, guys, look more from
You
this. I
know,
have a next one to play, but
thank
later
you,
on,
Maxine Foster.
I
Thank
go
you.
finish cook
I
my food.
appreciate that. Because I know I'm all too well familiar with what